We often talk about foreign achievements and do not notice that unique things are being produced nearby. Some Russian crafts are still popular. Today we would like to talk about Balakhna lace. Peter the Great started this craft in our country. From a trip to Holland, he brought several craftswomen. They worked diligently. A pattern was attached to the pillow with pins. It was called a skunk. Then the threads were wound on the pins. This art attracted the royal court. The nobles opened workshops where girls wove lace. This is how this craft reached Nizhny Novgorod. There was one of the largest and most original lace-making centers in Russia, in Balakhna, in the second half of the 19th century. It left a noticeable mark on the history of Russian culture. According to some researchers, such lace was considered the best in Russia. Balakhna lace decorated the wedding dress of Queen Victoria. There are fragments of lace that date back to the second half of the 18th century. Both linen and elegant silk lace were weaved. The thinner the silk, the more interesting and airy the patterns looked. The Nizhny Novgorod fair helped the development of the craft in Balakhna. Balakhna lace was sold there. The craft glorified the Balakhna lace makers all over Russia. From the lace rolls at the Nizhny Novgorod fair, products got to different cities. Lace was also sent abroad, to Paris, Vienna, London. Having reworked the ornaments of French and Belgian lace, local lace makers created their own unique style called Balakhna manner. It is based on compositions of flowers and leaves, pomegranates, grapes, patterns that served as symbols of love and happy family life. A kind of hallmark of the craftswomen was the Balakhna rose. A feature of Balakhna lace was the multi-pair weaving technique, the most complex and time-consuming. A large number of pairs of bobbins were used. The value of lace depended on the purity of weaving, weight, and the number of bobbins. Balakhna produced both one-piece items and measured lace for decorating women's and men's clothing. Local lace was popular both among the peasantry and in the cities, including the upper classes of society. About 500 unique woven lace products can be seen in the Balakhna Museum of Historical and Artistic Complex. Such unique exhibits as scarves, kerchiefs, jackets, which even 100 years later surprise contemporaries with their grace and beauty, attract our attention. Museum staff carefully store and continue collecting lace products of historical value. The museum has a lace-making workshop, Balakhna Patterns. We attended the master class where we were taught the elements of lace making. Balakhna craftswomen continue creating amazingly beautiful lace products, observing the traditions of craft. The secrets of Balakhna patterns, as in the old days, are passed down from generation to generation.